So, good morning, guys. So, I will be your trainer for the session. So, am I able to hear you?
Yeah,
Yes,
yes.
we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Sharing you my screen. Let me know about what is a CRM exactly.
This is Srinath. I know about CRM. I worked in Salesforce CRM. So
Okay.
I just want to learn the Dynamic 365 CRM.
Okay. Any
So and
other?
also my man.
Okay. Okay. So, by the Microsoft, why not the other CRMs that are available? Okay. So, if you talk about that, so we do have a few difference we take about we take a Salesforce CRM that is available in the market and also the competitive one to the dynamic system. Okay, we'll see what exactly the difference between those. Okay, so if you take yeah, so because we based on that, so the digital sales and the uh, Salesforce have the both have the online capability. That is, it has a both cloud. So what here? What does a cloud means? A cloud means a database with which we are having a data on the online. You can say which is usable to store your data in online. So what is a cloud? So previously what we are doing, so we will do we'll set up a database, we'll set up a computer for that, and we'll on it for 24 by 7 so that it should not display, it should not have the interruption of the database of the other applications. That's how previous. So in the 2012 also, the cloud has came into the picture. So where you can store or you can retrieve the databases without having a system. That's how the cloud is. Okay. And one more thing. So and Salesforce was designed and built in for the cloud, while Dynamics 365 offers cloud on-premise and hybrid models. This is a major difference you can say. So because the Salesforce is only having the cloud capabilities, because all the customers that which requires the applications or the CRM applications may ask for not only for the cloud, may ask for the on-premise as well and the hybrid as well. So hybrid means which is having the both ways, cloud as well as the on-premise. So what is a on-premise version? Cloud you have already know, which is having the database over the online and able to retrieve or else do the CRUD operations based on that. Like whether it might be a create action, whether it might be a delete action, whether it might be a fetching action. That so on-premise means it's a server-based application. If we can say, suppose you have a banking applications. Okay, banking applications mostly develop the on-premises versions. Why? Why only they use the on-premise version on the because mostly I'm not saying only the banking applications will use this. Banking or the financial industries will have on-premise versions mostly because due to the security purpose. So on-premise generally stands whether whatever you are going to use it. If you use the on-premise or the cloud version, on-premise version into the Dynamics application, what happens is so you will have a dedicated service. That is, you have your own security, you have your own way of doing the things in the application. Unless and until you set to on the application, it won't on. Like that kind of applications. And the hybrid means both having the cloud as the on-premise. Yeah. If you check here, so D365 is a comprehensive business suite of tools built to handle pretty much every work process imaginable. So it means, so it has a different suite of tools. That is like, if you say, as of my experience, I can say that it has a different modules in the system. Okay, whether it might be a, either it might be a, like based on the finance related, or else like CE related. So basically, Dynamic 365 is a combination of CE, that is customer engagement, plus F&O, finance and operations. So this is a combination of both the things, that is ERP plus CE. Okay. So here, if you check here, it is based on a Microsoft Azure cloud computing ecosystem. So here the Microsoft is taking as a Azure as a platform, that is the cloud data, or else like whether if you want to provide the users or you want to add any users in the system, anything. So here we go with the Azure cloud computing ecosystem. Okay, and also like I told you, like it is a combination of ERP and the C. So here the 11 core modules or apps, including 5 of the CRM type and 6 fall under the category of ERP, HR, finance. These are the other modules. So in this training session, we are going to discuss about on the D365 CA module section. That is sales, service. So we'll discuss about these things. So the modules I told you like top bottom like. So here we discuss about sales, and the service module and marketing module, and these are the customer service module as well. So we will discuss and operations, finance and field service and project automation service. These are for the these are related to the ERP solutions. Okay. So as per the Salesforce, what is the difference between those? So it is also like having a analytics, customer service, marketing, and app developments. Okay, and also like the vendor offers deep, well-developed tools for the sales process and team collaboration as well as the third parties. So it is as it's saying that you can integrate the third-party applications with the Salesforce, whereas like you can integrate them with using the other tools with the like many ways to do the CRM in the CRM as well. Because here it is only having a third-party integrations that are limited to that. So not all other applications that are going to do. And sales managers and sales teams will be able to construct sophisticated task set management tasks. Here regarding these two things, the sales managers and the sales teams. So here they are by default they are provided. So we are not able to add any other extra thing to them. Okay. And advanced automation provides for dramatic drop in the need for the manual data entry. So here it provides an automation as well as for the dramatic drop in the need for the manual data entry. So in general, like for entering the data, so it doesn't allow, I think it doesn't allow most of the changes to be done. Okay. And here, what are the features of the dynamic 360? So if you check here, the relevant search queries, optimized mobile platform, tool integration, and learning resources. Because in the D365 we do have a learn option as well. So where whatever the dynamics that are going to upgrade in every 6 months or so, because those Microsoft guys will continually update the application so that they have a competitive in the market as well. Okay. So they are in continuously. So what are those things that they have been updated? Those things will be found under the learning resources and the relevant search queries and optimized mobile platform. So Dynamics is provides you a both like that is mobile and mobile tablet or web-based application. There's a lot of features. Okay. And what are the Salesforce features? It only manages the contact data, sales lead management, report management, and mobile access. Okay, these are the four features that you can see. But whereas the Dynamics it has just a part of the sales module. These things. If you take over the like pros of the 365 and the Salesforce, so Dynamics 365 is affected to a like cost flexible, and whereas the Salesforce is customizable. We can say because when you create an Dynamics 365 application by default, it has some free applications that we can use to our like there was a developer environment for the Dynamics 365 where you can use the application as your basis. Okay, so there was no any charges for that. But in order to go into the live, you require a particular database for the Dynamics 365. So that they will charge and whatever the usage on the queries that you get based on those things they'll charge. Here for each and everything you need to require to pay as you go. Okay. And Dynamics 365 has a seamless integrations, say security use, business intelligence, and 360-degree customer service. Seamless integration means like you consider like you had two applications, application one and application two. Okay, so you want to do like you want to maintain the data between those two applications in a seamless way. So that is you want to maintain like whether if you create a record on the application one that need to update on the application two. Okay, if you updated the application the same record on the application one, also it need to update automatically to the application two. That how the seamless integration works. Okay, and 360 degrees customer service. So customer service includes queries. You developed an application. Okay, then you are going to have a like after developing the application, it's a handover session. You'll hand over to the customer. So after that, the customer using it, if he faces any issues or problems, will definitely cut back to you. That is like that's the way like we will provide a support for that. Any further enhancements, further usages, those things will be under the 360 customer service. Whereas here, it's a cloud-based application. It is a compatible, simple design, and only we have the activity management only. So you created an application in the Salesforce, you provide to the customer. Just you can activate, you can manage the activity over the that, not all the things that are there in the Salesforce. So the other different CRMs that are available in the market. Okay. So if you see, according to the recent scenarios, I can say that around a year ago. Okay, this is the like the Oracle.NET Suite CRM as well, Zoho CRM, Sugar CRM, Oracle CRM on Demand, ServiceNow, Zendesk, Oracle PeopleSoft, SAP CRM, Salesforce CRM, and the Microsoft Dynamics CRM. If you compare these all the CRM that are available in the market, so mostly the Dynamics CRM is like going on the more than 75% of the applications or the market using the Microsoft Dynamics CRM. You can see. Okay, this is like a general analysis that we already have on the market. Okay, so these are the few features. Okay, naming conventions, company background, data and centers, and fee status of the Salesforce. Means Salesforce and the Dynamics CRM both have the capabilities of this thing. Data support centers, mobile device support, third-party ecosystem, sales and delivery channels, and variable screen layouts. So, as already told you, Salesforce is a customizable one where it requires whatever you use, those things you need to pay and use it. Whereas the Dynamics CRM will have most of the things that you are going to use it for the online versions or as the production versions. Okay, this is their marketing value that are going to differentiate us, we can say, in terms of revenue, market value, reach, capabilities, and future. So these are the things that are going to develop in the coming years. So it's already been, I think, one more year is there, I think so. So this is their target. Already this target has been reached by the Microsoft as well. Like this, you can say value has doubled from $800 billion to a 1.6 trillion dollar Salesforce. Meanwhile, Salesforce has only increased from $109 billion to $172 billion. It has already been reached as of now in the current market. Okay. Conclusion. So we can see that Salesforce and Dynamics are similar in many regards. Both softwares offers expensive full of tools. Expensive platform full of tools can be holistically, yeah, improve all your businesses. So whereas we can increase the comparable levels depending on the what add-ons and integrations you end up using. So whatever the requirement that you have, whether it will have a product-based company you want to develop an application, you can develop it accordingly based on that. Whether if you want to develop a service-based application, you can develop that accordingly with the module that have the dynamics. If it is like field service-based or customer related, or else like if you want to develop a finance-related modules as well, so you can plan it accordingly, and whatever the integration you want to use, you can use it accordingly. Okay. If you really want or need a Microsoft on-premise development, so it is a D360 plan is on the way to go. So if you say, so it is a you need to buy a dedicated service from the Microsoft for the on-premise version. Okay. So these are the like basic, like it's like an introduction we can say. Any doubts as of now, like if you have, like why we use only Dynamic 360, why not other applications? Any other doubts in the introduction part?
Yeah, hi Venkat. Actually, in
Yeah.
this course, are we
Mhm.
going to cover customization also, or how
Yeah.
many
The
more? Yeah,
customization configurations we cover, and also
okay,
like what are the different types of modules that we have? That is sales and service module, and a bit of marketing module as well. And you know that the customizations and configurations includes a plugins, Power Automate Flow, those things as well. I think
okay.
Santoshi has
How?
shared you like I think already you have
Yeah,
the syllabus copy, right?
yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many days?
It may take around like 45 days at max.
45 hours, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
See, it's
well,
not about hours. Like it per day, it may take 1 hour, more than 1 hour as well.
okay,
Yeah, you can consider like up to 1.5 hour or 2 hours. Because like the depends on the content we go it, we go accordingly. It's
okay.
not that the time is when. So if I want to close the course, that's not the
Yeah, Venkat, are you going to cover Power Pages and Power Automate?
yes.
Power Portal.
Power pages I'm
I
not going
mean,
to cover. Power pages portal not going to cover. Power pages I will show
okay.
you the basic idea on that. Because if
You're
I
not
start
going to
showing the
cover any
Power
part.
pages, it will take more than 30 days to complete it.
Okay. What about Power Automate then?
Power Automate I will cover.
Okay. What about Canvas apps?
Canvas Hub, you will cover the basics of the Power Canvas Hub. and like how do we create a canvas app, and what are the galleries, what are the different types of modules to create it, and what are the other databases to connect, and what is a page or tablet or mobile applications. Those things I will cover in the canvas.
What about the integration then?
Integrations, like I'm not able to cover you because I don't have any other application to cover it. If you want, like I can say, like I can show you integrating another Dynamics application with this application. I can show you that kind of thing using the Power Automate.
Okay.
Yeah, because other third-party applications we are not able to integrate because we don't have particular sufficient access or the application to do that. But I can show you like two different instances to be integrated with one another.
Actually, we are not into coding, but I mean, how can you cover all these topics? That's what I'm asking. Regarding the coding, actually.
Regarding the coding, it involves JavaScript and the C#.NET.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
There are I think there are other tools to do that as well. I
Okay.
knew you need to have a basic concept on the coding, how it can be done, and what are the
Okay.
looping structures that are there. So apart from that, like the CRM will provide. You can see here, it's a CRM REST builder. Okay, you connect it to your organization.
So you're covering Power Apps and Power Automate both.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Yes.
So, Venkat, how we are going to practice these sessions?
Sessions will be practiced based on the just yeah. Sessions will be practiced based on the you will have an application. You'll provide the access to what the Dynamics application in this next session. Okay, you will be provided a Dynamics 365 application like this. Okay,
Okay. And Venkat, can you cover all these topics also? Chatbots like and triggers.
chatbots nowadays has been converted as a Microsoft Copilot. Okay,
Okay.
so I think
What
like
about triggers then?
yeah,
Triggers.
yeah, triggers and actions we are going to cover it under the chatbots, right? You are asking about that part.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I think I can just cover you on the games
Okay.
because chatbot is like
Fine.
it's a co-pilot thing. Now it's been into separate sessions as well. That's the thing. I can't cover you all the things, but I can cover you like what are the basics and how you can use it. The later part is up to you. How much you practice, that depends on your practice.
Okay.
Any other questions? We have a database builder tool. If people doesn't have any coding experience, you can get the code accordingly. But before that, you need to have a looping structures. That's how it works. Okay.
This course is double 5242
What is the developer 242?
course code. Like we have codes, right? MB to 300 like that. I mean, in Microsoft site, they have provided code sector for
There are
certification.
certifications.
Yeah, certifications.
Developer 452 course code.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I think I haven't heard of the code. If you coming regarding the certifications, after completion of the certificate, you can write simply the PL 900 on your own. And the PL 400, PL 200, that is for the function consultant, which doesn't
Okay.
require code. That you can write it easily on the listen to the class. And performing the day-to-day tasks that have been available so that you can easily go through the sessions. Any other questions?
Hi, Venkat. Is it a project-based training?
Project-based training, yes. The overall, like
Now you do.
all the customizations in a single code, single application. So what are the customizations that you have that will all come under a particular project itself?
Okay. I mean, Venkat, I'm going to ask like that. I mean, are you will you explain in real time or any project? Are you going to take any project and explain us? That's what I'm asking you. Real time
So you
project.
mean to say like you want to have a particular project that thing, right? That
Yes,
you're
yes.
going to
That's
go
what.
for the project. But
Yeah.
see, we'll develop a particular application, okay? Whatever the
Okay.
customizations or configuration that are required for a particular project, the
Okay.
each and every task we do that requires a that is a requirement that is provided, okay? Those things will act
Okay.
accordingly to the suppose like my previous experiences or the previous 7 years of experience in the CRM, whatever the things that I have done, I think those maximum I'll cover in the session. So if you go into a particular project, you have only the customizations and configurations of the data. Like what is an application? How do we create an application? What are the things that you are going to customize over the organization? Those all things will be developed into an application, and those are the changes that you're going to do. That's how it works.
Okay.
It's not like if you want, like considering like if you take a lean application, you don't have much capabilities of that app. Suppose consider take in hotel booking app, okay? So what happens in the hotel booking app? So if you check, what happens is hotel booking, see, it is a generally a sales model. Okay. What happens? A guest comes into you, check for the availability rooms. If he is interested, he will go. Else not, he will get back with like how many days if he stays over the hotel, how many days he will stay, what is the get in and get out times, and what are the amenities that he or she has been used. Those are the things that we have in the hotel management. Okay, that's it, right? So you'll book an app, you will book a hotel in the online, you will get a lead over to the organization. So from there, if you are coming on, consider you are booking a hotel tomorrow. So one of the representative from the hotel will call you based on the information that they are active. Seeing it, and you will select the confirmation, select the package, and this will come a lead. Here in the CRM, it will come into a lead. Then again, you will check it from the front office. Then it will come to the confirm the book. Else, support the call. It will log a call from the desk. And what are those things? Reception guys will take care of these things. How it works. Okay. This is the outline of that. So in general, if you check this application, it will take on creating this application, it will take 2 or 3 days. It means 3 or 4 hours it will take. Okay. Apart from that, like if you're going into the application, it will take a lot of time to do that as well. Okay. That's how it works. It requires an application that connects to a CRM database and to the reservation stuff. Total 3 are there. Whatever the data you have, it will be stored in CRM that using the CDS. Then you have an application and the receptionist or the company guys are using as an application. That's how it differs. If you take any single application. Okay.
So, Venkat, how is the job market after completion of this course?
Pardon?
How is the job market? Is it,
Job
good
market.
now?
Yeah. If you want to know, if you want to know about the job market in the current scenarios, I think I can say that it's a good thing I can say, because it is going in, because it has in the most probably the sales of the projects and sales projects, product based projects, all are there. Whoever seeking it is most of them are seeking of the dynamics application. If you want to know really how was the market, you just try to create a just simple resume on the Dynamics 365. You upload it on the Naukri portal or the Monster portal as a Microsoft Dynamics 365 consultant. You can see that if you receive any calls in the next day, then you are able to know that how many calls you receive. I think you can receive at least 50 to 70 calls per day for the Dynamics 365. So that's how it represents what is the demand in the market. What are the vacancies?
And what is the median salary, range of the salary for the role?
So consider it depends on the experience. Suppose if you are an experience of having 4 years of experience in the market, you will get around more than 10 plus, that based on your demand. And if you have any of the certifications as a solution architect, PL 600, that is, if you have that one, you will get around 15 plus.
Okay, thank you.
Though you're having 2 years of experience as well.
Okay, so comparatively to between Salesforce and this, which has a more package?
I can say Salesforce, if you have any 6 years experience as well, I think you will get around only 8 to 10, I think, because a few of my friends have been there. I have checked on them.
Okay. So comparatively with Salesforce, which one is a bit easier? This one or Sales?
Comparatively, you can say, I can say, so it based on the market level. If you're saying going to the Salesforce, you have the less capabilities. In the Salesforce, you cannot create a mobile application, tablet application. Okay, you cannot have automation tools as well, because it is restricted or leveled based on that. So the customer will obviously see from it end is cost. That is cost based application. What is the cost of that? If you check the pricing levels, Direct 365 CRM is low and it has a lot of capabilities as well, where the capabilities are restricted on the Salesforce. Now you can decide which one you need to go.
Regarding in D365, so you told us that we need C#, right? So is it so we need
only for the few things.
only for CRUD operations, right? Create, read, update, and delete.
Pardon, come again.
Only for crude operations, right? Create, read, update, and delete, or
You're saying for the Dynamics application or also?
no, Dynamics. So C sharp we require only for
C
crude
sharp
operations,
required,
right?
we required only for the CRUD operations. That is like in that CRM, we
Yeah.
have particular actions that is like create, update, delete, associate, deassociate. There are a lot of things. Okay. In order to perform those actions only, we'll go with the coding. So and here we are not going, at the end we are going to retrieve or delete or update or those things only we are doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So certification is also mandatory for this training or not really required?
Consider like you are new into the application, that if you want to have you have a previous knowledge experience, then you require definitely a certification, that is at least you require a functional consultant or associate functional consultant certificate
Okay.
if you're going into the market, so that it will have a weightage to your resume based on the UI eras. Like so you consider like two of the persons are there. If you have certification, you can be taken into consideration as a mostly.
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Any other doubts?
Timings, Venkat, I know the timings, training timings.
I will let you know, because like let me discuss with the team. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So will it be weekdays or weekends?
Most probably weekdays.
Venkat, actually, after completing the training, can we keep up to 3 years fake experience? Will you complete? I mean, in that manner or any like this? I mean, we don't. I mean, actually, what I'm going to say, we don't know any coding part of this actually. How will you
Coding
complete
part is
all this?
less, you can say. Okay. Coding part is in the less in the Dynamics CRM. And nowadays, like in coming 4 to 5 years, so you can say it's like it will go into the market. Microsoft
No, what
environment. Yeah.
uh, after completion of this training, can we keep up
Mhm.
to 2 plus or 3 plus experience? I
You
mean,
can give up to 4 plus
will
years of experience.
okay, fine. And are you going to cover the JavaScript part queries like that?
Yes. JavaScript will be covered.
Okay, fine.
Any other questions? Okay. In the coming 4 years, or I think 3 to 4 years, one of the Microsoft Power Platform developer, that is like by Microsoft, said that like a plugins will be going into a deprecated state. Okay. Most probably, most of them are using the Power Apps as well. So I think with the help of the Power Apps, both the Dynamics 365, the plugins will be deprecated. So no worry to focus that much on the plugins. You can just need to know what is the outline of that. Create, how do we register it? How do we update it? How do we maintain that? Those things are required at least. The remaining part you
So
can fetch it
do we still
offline.
have the plugin registration tool and all?
Yes,
Okay.
you can see this is the plugin registration tool.
Yeah. Okay.
Venkat, can you cover Power Pages also? I mean, is there any classes for that actually? For Power Pages or
Power Pages, whatever you do is, so we'll just do it on the online. Like you'll create a web portal for the particular users. Okay.
okay,
And based on that web portal, what are the changes that you require me to do? Suppose like consider like you have 100 entities of the application, but the customer, what are the portal you required only 10 to 20 entities. Okay. You just add them. You just provide the those data without coding. Okay. And if you want to do further customizations that are not there with the Power Pages, then you are going with
okay,
the Angular or the React based application. That is, you
okay.
can edit it accordingly in the coding part as well. Those are two ways of that. Power pages, now we can say that it's drag and drop functionality. Okay.
So Venkat, are you going to cover Power Apps integration as well? Like with
Power Apps
SharePoint?
integration with Dynamics 365.
Sorry?
So what do you mean to say by integration?
I mean,
I think Canvas apps, I think so.
yeah, when you have an option to embed Power Apps in Teams or SharePoint.
That is a pages concept. What we
Yeah,
do is
Power
like
Pages.
create a page.
Correct, Power Pages.
That's
Yeah.
not a canvas app. We'll create a page and we'll embed it in the model driven application. That's what you're asking, am I correct?
Yes, yes,
Or
yes. That's covered as well over here, right?
yes, yes.
Okay.
Any other?
So, yeah, Venkat, last question I have. Hello.
Yeah, go. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Is it a C sharp and is required to do this course? Is it mandatory? Or without that also we can learn?
Yeah, without that also we can learn because Power Automate. See, consider in order to do customization, we have Power Automate. Okay. And also like we have a workflow, business process flow, business rules, JavaScript. Okay. These are the things that can be done with the plugins as well. Okay. You need to know which one will execute according to the client. That thing you need to decide and you need to write it accordingly. That the thing. Okay, not only that I say that you need to really require to learn this plugin or not. I won't say. But you need to know at least the basics of those things, like the OOPS concept, object-oriented programming language, that you need to know. If you know that, you will easily able to survive any of the technology that you have in the market, whether it might be a C#, .NET, or Ruby, Python, or Java, .NET, anything. If you need, before that, you need to have a OOPS course. And the other thing is like syntax level information. Syntax is different for each technology. That thing you can know easily. Or else you can have an online tools to convert that as. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Srinath actually.
Yes, Shivan.
So, I mean, with 5 years, can we manage this technical architect role?
Solution architect role we can call it. Not the technical. It requires it has both functional and technical things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how much package they will offer for a solution architect?
More than 20 to 25 plus.
Okay.
So, Venkat, sorry, I missed it. So this training is for technical and functional consultant, both,
No
right?
functional consultant. Yeah. Techno
Okay,
functional
that
consultant.
means a developer, right? Developer
Yes,
role?
you can say that. You can say that because the in CRM we don't have like developer or those roles. We have Microsoft functional consultant and technical consultant and techno functional consultant and the solution architect levels. Okay.
Okay.
So technical part purely depends on the JavaScript, in depth about the JavaScript and the C#, .NET, and those are the things purely on the technical. Okay. If you go with the techno functional, it just requires both of the things that what you need to know and how it can be implemented. You need to find a particular cause for that. That's things will be decided under the techno function. If you take only the functional consultant, it will represents all the customizations that are already there in the Dynamics 65. Only those things you will be able to use it.
Okay. So that means it is technical and functional consultant role.
Yeah, techno functional I will call it.
Okay, techno functional. Okay.
Yeah.
So after this training, we need to take Power Apps also, right?
Power Apps will be a part of it actually. See,
Oh,
Power Apps and Dynamic 365. Dynamic 365 is the out of the box customization we call it. Okay. And Power Apps, which will help you to learn a lot easier way.
Okay.
Having the most of the things as a drag and drop functionality. Okay. That's how you have experience.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay then. If you don't have any questions, then we can end the session.
Thanks, Venkat. Thanks for this session. Yeah, it is a
Yeah,
wonderful
thank
session.
Thank you, Venkat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.